Right now, inside county treasuries across the country, millions of dollars are sitting quietly behind closed steel doors. This capital is the leftover surplus from CACs and mortgage foreclosure sales. By law, that excess money belongs to the former property owners, and it is simply waiting to be claimed. But those funds do not wait indefinitely. Every single unclaimed dollar is tied to a hidden statutory countdown. In the world of surplus recovery, competition and capital are secondary concerns. Time is the final authority. When that countdown hits zero, the funds cross a strict legal threshold known as escheatment. The money permanently reverts to the state or county treasury, and the former owner loses all right to collect. This map shows how wildly these claim windows vary across the United States. In some jurisdictions, owners have up to 5 years to file a claim. In others, like Georgia and Florida, that window is compressed to just 1 or 2 years. Once the deadline passes, the process is absolute. There are no grace periods, no hardship appeals, and no extensions granted by the courts. An expired record represents a total systemic failure. It is a door that has been permanently locked, with no remaining path to recovery. The chronological disadvantage begins immediately, because the statutory clock typically starts ticking on the exact date the property is sold. Look at this timeline to see the institutional delay. Counties often wait months after the sale to actually publish their list of available surplus funds. Because of that delay, a massive portion of the legal recovery window has already completely vanished before a professional even acquires the document. From there, the traditional method of manually reading and extracting data from those county lists introduces a severe friction point that compounds the time deficit. In a market defined by deadlines, manual processing is a liability that drains the remaining timeline before outreach ever begins. Human data extraction suffers from 2 distinct mechanical flaws, the first being speed. This comparison illustrates the problem. While a professional spends several days methodically typing out data from a single county list, the nearest expiring leads are aging out of collectability right in front of them. The second failure mode is accuracy, which often proves more fatal to the deal. County PDF filings are dense and chaotic. It is incredibly easy for an operator to misread or transpose an expiration date when copying it over. A single incorrect keystroke can flag an urgent lead as having months of time left, burying what should have been the first phone call at the bottom of the pile. Between the slow pace of entry and the introduction of transcription errors, manual effort ensures that perfectly valid claims will expire in the queue. Surviving this aggressive timeline requires removing human friction from the data extraction phase. This requires the use of AI-powered extraction tools, like Xtract, as a structural replacement for manual entry. Instead of requiring days of typing, the software reads and processes massive county lists in seconds, maintaining near-perfect accuracy across thousands of fields. It identifies the statutory expiration date for every individual record and locks it into the database, removing the possibility of human error. Stripping the chaos out of the PDF provides the recovery professional with a clean foundation to begin their work immediately. Clean data must be triaged. Step 1. Establish a minimum viable excess amount and eliminate records below that threshold. Step 2. Sort the remaining high-value rows by ascending expiration date. This forces the records with the least time remaining to the top. Applying this specific mathematical filter guarantees that the most valuable, time-sensitive leads are surfaced immediately. The professionals who dominate the surplus funds market rescue assets from escheatment because they stop the extraction clock earlier, starting their outreach long before the door closes.
At 99% accuracy. No manual transcribing, no falling behind. Start your free trial at exactextract.com and start extracting the exact data you need.